Yo guys, what is up? It's Teach here, coming at you again with another video over on Ark Survival Ascended, and in this video I am going to show you how to easily trap and tame a Reaper Queen. Now I've tested a whole bunch of different designs. Pretty much all of the old designs that we used to use in Ark Survival Evolved do not work. However, I have come up with one that works flawlessly. So let's go ahead and show you how it works. Basically, you just need to be in the right coordinate location. In order to get in that coordinate location, you need to go to 61.7, 70.3, and you will end up in the area that is, you can see where I am right now, basically. It's right next to the radiation zone. And the location is the key on this one. You can see that we have a wall, if you want to say that, next to us. Because they messed up how the Reapers actually function, we have to change how we trap the Reaper. So we're going to go ahead and lower this just a touch. And you're going to use foundations mixed with pillars, and I'll show you what I mean by that in just a second. Now, the benefit of this specific trap is you can make it as big or as small as you want. I like to do this. I like to run a 4 by 7, 8, doesn't matter. Just make however you want, basically, right? So now we've got that. You're just going to build a big old floor, and that's it. Nothing complicated, super simple. And there you go. And then you're going to go ahead and hit right. And we're going to grab a thin metal beam, if we can get one to place, but it's not going to place. There we go. Okay. So there's too tall. Now we're going to build this exactly too tall. It does not matter if you put it on all corners, because these foundations serve as the actual input for that. So we're going to go ahead and fill the top layer now with these little pillars. And we're going to just build a box. So it's a upper floor box and a lower floor box. And that's it. That's all you need. So once you have this in place, it can stay here forever. It doesn't need to change. It works flawlessly every single time. And yeah, it's pretty useful. Let's go ahead and get it in place. So now you can see the structure, right? This is what it looks like. You don't even need these over here if you don't want them. You do need the one in order to actually hold it in place, but that's all it needs to look like right here. You can see the point of this, right? We are literally just going to have it jump down and catch itself inside of this trap. Now you would pull normally, I'm going to spawn one in just so you can see what it looks like. You would pull them from down in this zone over here, and you would just run down and in, and then have one follow you up and in, but we're not going to do that. I'm just going to have one right here, so I don't have to spend time looking for it and waste time in the video. And there is our Reaper. So we're going to go ahead and have it follow us. You're just going to tank it. I recommend either using a Rock Drake like I'm on right now, or a Megalosaurus. Megalosaurus are the best, actually, because they do the most damage. A Megalosaurus 1v1 on a Rock Drake will just shred it, because they're essentially the constant 2x buff for being on constant nighttime. They are amazing creatures. All right, so you're gonna pause right at the edge right here, wait for it to bite your bum, and it's deciding that it wants to think about its life. Wait for it to get nice and close, wait for it to bite, and then once it does, hint, it falls in. Pretty freaking useful. Now at too tall, they are stuck in there. You can also just drop over the edge and it'll follow you into the actual trap, just like you see. Just stay on your tame until it's inside of that area. Now, what you're gonna do, using the light, if you've never tamed one of these before, they're really simple. You can take out a magnifying glass like I've got right here. It'll tell you how much health they have, and health is the important stat that we're looking for right now, because you essentially have to get this thing down to about 500 health, less than 500 health. And once you have it down to 500 health, it will be tameable for you. And I just killed it because I'm an idiot. But if you don't kill it and you get it down to 500 health, it's perfect to show you how to use the trap again, right? Same exact thing that we just did. And boom, there's another one. Sweet. All right, so here is the Reaper. It's like, oh man, I've never seen this before. Let's go ahead and follow you around. And we're going to do the exact same thing that we just did. And pull it up on this hill. And again, so how you tame these things is you get them beneath 500 health. Once they're beneath 500 health, they have like a little purple bubble that shows up on them. And that purple bubble. And is it stuck in that one? I can't tell. No, it looks like it got out on that one. Yeah, it did get out on that. All right, cool. So it like launched itself at full speed for some reason. Come here. Yeah, so this is easy because you don't need doors, you don't need to hop off your tame ever, you just essentially try and get it stuck in place. And that's the hardest part of this. So now that we have it, Now the cool part of this one, I can just walk forwards, and because it's 2, I just walk forwards and prevent this thing from doing anything. So it will sometimes speed run over the top, but normally it just falls in just like that. Now I'm going to go ahead and bite it a bunch. Now normally you can use a shotgun or this. The big thing you want to watch out for is once it's close to that 500 health mark, back up. You'll have to turn off your light, and once you turn off your light, that is kind of at the point in which that it can pick you. You'll sometimes have to hop off the rock drake, but it's up to you. It's all personal preference. But this is the important part, being able to trap it just like this. Because they shifted how everything works, it can be quite difficult. All right, magnifying glass out. Check the health of it. I saw 22,000 health, so we're pretty set. That's my rock drake, and that's the Reaper Queen, 22,000 health. Now I'm just going to pump it with one of those just to show you how much damage it does with the light on. You got to be careful. Where was it? There it was. I think it was at like 13,000. Okay, so 13,000 health is plenty of health. We're going to bite it like, I don't know, 6 times? 3, 4, 5, 6. Now let's check how low it is. It's got 4,000 health. Is that what I see? Yeah, 4,000 health. Okay, cool. So we can bite it 1, 2 more times. Now how are we looking over here, huh? 1,000 health. We are very low on this guy. So what you do next is you have to turn off your light pet. You do so by going to emote and then clap. And then it'll have a purple bubble. See that purple bubble that it has on it? You're going to go ahead and hop off your creature. And you're going to wait for it to aggro to you. See how it's like looking at me? That's what we want, because it's going to go down into like a special mode. Not this mode, not these. Ow. You can see. And it's going to like do a swing. Now you want it to get your attention. It's not staring at us. Look at us, please. You can build a pad right here too. Sometimes that'll help because it helps to have it on the same level. See this mode? That's what we're looking for right there. And it will impregnate us like that. Now, having a good set of armor is never a bad idea. You can see that my offspring has 0, and I have 13 minutes to raise it. If you want, what you can do, and the reason you build a trap, let's talk about why we just built this trap, right? Is if you have multiple people or you want to have someone else do this, normally they would bury themselves after doing the impregnation. But because of the fact that it's a trap and there's like a floor underneath it, it can't bury itself again. So now this thing doesn't know what to do with its life. And you can, as soon as it begins to aggro again, you can tame it again, or get another person pregnant with the Reaper. So now it's angry again, so this would allow another person to actually get pregnant with it. And the 2 strategies you saw, I just stood on the floor there. What you can do is you can hop off your tame real quick and then hop back on and then let it aggro to you, and it'll pick you off the back of just about anything you have. So other options. After you have it, you want to get bonus levels inside of this thing, right? So what you can do is you can go ahead and eat it and get the full 75 levels just by killing the Reaper Queen, because you get bonus experience for it. So what I was saying is if you get any exposure to the radiation, which you should be good for this entire trap, it will terminate the pregnancy. So GCM. So because this entire trap is not in the rad zone, I can actually just survive this entire area. So that's why I build it right here. But even if you die, you're fine. You keep the thing afterwards. So yeah, anyways, hopefully this video helps you guys out. And if you don't mind, smash that like button, leave a comment below for the algorithm, and then consider subbing to the channel. All right, Teach out.